In a significant move towards Naga unity, the Naga National Political Alliance (NNPA) has officially merged with the Naga National Politics Groups (NNPGS), with both groups now working together under the name NNPGS. Marking World Environment Day, Chief Minister Nltv highlighted the pressing issue of plastic pollution impacting Nagaland's land, water and homes. On June 5, during the World Environment Day plantation drive at New Reserve, MP Shri S. Supungmur and Jamir urged Naga to focus more on environmental cleanliness. Nagaland Pollution Control Board, in collaboration with Team Better Dimapur, organized an environmental awareness rally in Dimapur. The Angami Youth Organization celebrated World Environment Day on June 5, 2025 at its office in Kohima under the theme Cleaner and Greener Kohima. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Primetime. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. In a significant move towards Naga unity, the Naga National Political Alliance (NNPA) has officially merged with the Naga National Political Groups (NNPGS), with both groups now working together under the name NNPGS. Leaders from both sides signed an agreement and committed to uphold the agreed position previously made with the Government of India. They emphasized that it was time to end conflicts between groups and prioritize peace and unity for the Naga people. NSCNR President Akato Chopi stated that they must consider the future of all Nagas, not just their individual groups. The NNPA, formed on April 12, 2024, includes members such as NSCN GPRN Kango Vushe, NSCN GPRN Akato, MPGN NNC MK, and UGN NNC PB. The leaders urged the public to pray for and support their efforts to achieve a lasting solution through the framework for mutual resolution. We have a report on this through reported Musharraf. Let's have a look.
আমি খান আজিৰ মিটিং কৰাটো দুটা নহয় মই আগেৰে বি কৈ দিছে মিটিং টেবি ফৰ টু লং আমি খানটো নিজৰ লগা ফেকশ্যন নিজৰ লগা গ্ৰুপ কাৰণে কাম কৰি থাকিছে আৰু নাগা মানুহটো আমি খানটো নাগা মানুহ লগা প্ৰব্লেম কি আছে এইটো পাহৰি যাইছে তো এইটোৰ পৰা যি হ'লে বি আমি খান নাগা মানুহ মিলাতকটো আমি খানটো নহ'ব এইটোৰ পৰা আমি খানটোলা ডিফাৰেঞ্চেছ পাৰ্চনেল হ'লে বি কি হ'লে বি ছাৰি কিনে নাগা মানুহৰ ৰাইটটা আহি যাব Naguna, I'm going to Milisha. Guanchana, I'm going NNPA, the charter group. Aro NNP that I can pass on. Itu I'm going Milagina. No Taujashi, Itato, I'm going to a great position straightened group. I'm going NNPA Laga, competence asset at Milavo. In Agrina, I'm going to Itatu, NNPA Nohogina, I'm going to no time Milagina, itu here, I'm going to NNPG Sovo. Aro the Shamanpi.
Marking World Environment Day, Chief Minister Nltv highlighted the pressing issue of plastic pollution, impacting Nagaland's land, water and homes. He urged the people of Nagaland to embrace sustainable practices and lead the way in reducing plastic waste for a healthier tomorrow. Aligning with the global theme, #Beat Plastic Pollution, Rio's message encourages collective responsibility to protect the environment for future generations. On June 5, during the World Environment Day plantation drive at New Reserve, MP Shri S. Supungmur and Jamir urged Nagas to focus more on environmental cleanliness, noting they are clean personally but often neglect public spaces. He stressed making environmental care a regular habit through tree planting and keeping surroundings clean. On Nagaland's job reservation policy, Jamir said the government's aim to equal opportunities for all communities, with Congress supporting inclusion in all sectors. He also highlighted the importance of social harmony and cooperation among communities for the state's progress. The MP assured that the state government is committed to addressing citizens' concerns through dialogue and inclusive policies. He encouraged young people to actively participate in environmental and social initiatives to build a sustainable future. Furthermore, Jamir emphasized the role of education in fostering awareness about environmental protection.
Itu laga concept Amar clean or green Nagaland. Idu concept to hole the whole over the state district idu program chahe ase sob jagati idu organize kurigina idu kurado amagan naga manu to hole tosra nishina litra daga manu nohoy sapa tage personally our personal hygiene Jendi dole amagan sob si palase. But environment laga cleanliness ti dole amagan civic sense ti all weak ase. Asol do nijor gao kinaga pal kore sabo pare itu nishina environment amagan osordi ki ase itu bi saba rakibo lage. Kintu amagan babi ase amar laga pahar di ki moila ase itu to amagan nijor responsibility nathaka nishina itu pura amagan ki health effect kura nukuribo nishina papi kina amagan itu nasai itu pura chi holibi amar osordi kondo saba kuribole thikase nala hobi rasta di hobi put hole hobi itu amagan la kam ase de koina itu public ki naga public ki amar khao phal kuribole kina rakhe ase environment bi naga phal kurina rakhibo lage itu la concept di clean Nagaland do anilose clean do kina ause kole mani itu clean to chi holibi amar Nagaland di landslide hoi jai noliba pani napai jai pani amagan literal nala di ekta summer winter time di tole pani ekdam pia to holibi kabule olai jai aro itukan sob health to pia hoi jai amagan kiman cancer olai se blood pressure olai se aman itu nature ki palguri nasa karoni itukan pia do sob ai jai ase kile mani pani pal kabule khas lage aro itu khas pra amangi pani dibo landslide nijabo karoni khas lage itu khas pra hi itu pani kiman ai ase tai pra pani to absorb kurgina mati tu bi tai pra control kurbo olibi aman Nagaland to hilly ase thick forest ase koina itu nature ki moram nogre itu pra itu amga naga manu to le itu clean to awareness to pishi lagi jaise aro green nimitibi itu green karone plantation.
The Sustainable Development Goals Coordination Center SDGCC Nagaland, in collaboration with Ruzukre Government Higher Secondary School, Kohima, organized a plugging drive to commemorate World Environment Day 2025. The event themed #Beat Plastic Pollution saw enthusiastic participation from SDG youth ambassadors, Eco Club members and NSS volunteers. The initiative combined jogging with waste collection, promoting fitness and civic responsibility, while raising awareness about plastic pollution's dangers. This youth-led environmental actions aims to foster active citizen engagement for a cleaner, greener future. Nagaland Pollution Control Board, in collaboration with Team Better Dimapur, organized an environmental awareness rally in Dimapur under the theme Beat Plastic Pollution, Pollution-Free Dimapur on June 5, in commemoration of World Environment Day. Students from different schools participated in the rally. The rally started from outside the town hall and marched towards City Tower and ended at State Stadium. Marking World Environment Day, the Nagaland Adventure and Motor Sports Association (NAMCA) conducted a general cleanup and tree plantation drive at the Regional Sporting Excellence Center in Sovima. Although the global theme this year is Beat Plastic Pollution, NAMSA focused on restoring green cover by planting ficus trees and cleaning the surrounding areas, as it celebrates 25 years of promoting motor sports in Nagaland. NAMSA reaffirmed its commitment to a cleaner, greener future. To know more about this, let's have a look at reporter Moilong's report.
अच्छा तो सर अमियन के टाइम त्यागा नहीं बिशी खुशी पाई से तो अच्छी लगा प्लांटेशन ड्राइव लाओ पर तो हाईलाइट वीडियो.
Thank you so much for having us to the media fraternity. Aji, this 5th June is celebrated as a World Environment Day all over the world. And this year, the theme of the event is Beat Plastic Pollution. And the main event is being held at Jeju in South Korea today, as we speak. And our NAMSA general cleanup and tree plantation program is a UN registered program, and our impetus on focusing on environmental sustainability, like planting trees, doing general cleanup and all, is one of our goals, and this year we are starting it off. So once again, thank you for having us.
अच्छा तो आज आपने इधर प्लांटेशन ड्राइव थे खाली एक टाइप सस्पिशियस एक प्लान करे से ना अलग अलग भी प्लान करे से
Yeah, this year, this time we are focusing only on the ficus plant, because this being an office area, we'd like to keep it as to maintain easily, because this tree is green all year round and it sheds very few leaves, so it's very easy to maintain.
अच्छा so like what specific environment outcomes are you hoping to achieve through this event
It is more like a message for everyone that we should take care of our environment, because it is for man and environment to live, to coexist. We should maintain whatever is possible. Like plastic is a non-degradable product, so it can stay even up to 100 years without being degraded. So it is good that we all should take this type of initiative. Thank you.
okay so lastly like what message would you like to give to the public about environmental responsibility
First, we should start from home. That is, encourage the general public to start from home, like keep different waste bins for biodegradable and non-biodegradable, and segregate all our waste. That way we can do, if we keep our kitchen clean.
The Angami Youth Organization celebrated World Environment Day on June 5, 2025 at its office in Kohima under the theme Cleaner and Greener Kohima. The event featured a special appearance by Miss Anon Konyak, Miss Nagaland 2024. AYO distributed 120 persimmon saplings to 30 colonies as part of the program. Mr. Kasavi, Environment Secretary of AYO, chaired the event, which included a keynote address by Mr. Kesoso Christopher LTU, President of AYO, and a speech by Dr. Rutso, Honorable MLA Government of Nagaland. Dr. Rutso encouraged citizens to maintain cleanliness and appreciated AYO's efforts. The program was followed by a cleanliness and plantation drive. We have a detailed report with our reporter Soshila. Let's have a look.
Different colony youth hange matigene environment day celebrate kurubale aru bal kam kurubale matiada ahagan soke thanks yase. Sometimes World Environment Day abhi kiteba bhabi thake ek saal de ek badhe yase, but in between what do we do? 364 days, 65 days, 1 day to khai dishe. Those are days I mean keep doing. Aji, Environment Day. Yes, everywhere plantation is a main activity. And also it's very nice and very inspiring to hear that it's going to be fruit trees this year. I'm so kiteba gari de beradam de journey jadam de fruits khan kiteba khai thike. Mukte do ekto fruit bishi mitha ase do. Wena babi thake. Oro kha bishi de guti de ne phekai de. But sometimes abhi babi thake gari de beradam de na fruit bal badam de seed to jama kor thake ne. Bal jaga eta de. Or for that matter, I'm so conscious even to throw the seed of a fruit that whether it will the soil World Environment Day and climate change. I think it's time we take every day as World Environment Day. Kini me hone khali gas na thaya kila bar nohoy amyala gari bi dikhi ase so manu traffic jam de thakarande engine do on guna thake. This is also pollution. Aro plastics has made our life so convenient, so affordable that I mean itu cari udah naparinas. Move para policy making about plastic free society try to us. Boleh naparinas. So plastic is one. Trees deforest ko detekta. Amihan lang gari kan. Amihan just a kilometer up program ito lalibi gari hai babi to temper jawle na. Our traffic jam is one reason why there's more pollution. 1-2 minutes te punchi bole na jaga bhi 4-5 minutes lagi jaye. 10 minutes te punchi bole 1 घंटा भी lagi jaye. So the engine to on thaka to pollution ho ase. Aru borde ahine bohibo alop gorom hobo sidda AC nole fan on koribo. May not be required, but still I mean it will on koribo. And then you will forget that your AC is on, your fan is on. bahar jaina kam kora shuru hobo, kitchen jaina bohi thakibo, mane kotha bohi thakibo. That fan or the AC will be on for few hours. Ito kami sob contribute kori ase ho. Aru municipal.
Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Nltv English Primetime. In celebration of World Environment Day 2025, a series of environmentally focused activities were organized at Tobu under Mon District, Nagaland. The program featured tree plantation drives, cleanliness campaigns, and awareness sessions aimed at promoting sustainability and environmental responsibility among the local community. Students, village leaders, and government officials actively participated, reinforcing the importance of collective action in preserving nature for future generations. They even echoed this year's global theme, highlighting the urgency of restoring ecosystems and adopting greener practices at the grassroots level. Mokokchung Nagaland Plastic for Saplings initiative blooms in Mokokchung. A unique 5-day campaign titled Trade Waste for Green Mokokchung was held coinciding with World Environment Day on June 5. The initiative encouraged residents to exchange plastic waste for tree saplings, aiming to reduce plastic pollution and promote reforestation. Led by the Forest Department and Mokokchung Municipal Council, the campaign collected nearly 2 tons of plastic and distributed 1 lakh saplings. Aligning with the 2025 World Environment Day theme, Beat Plastic Pollution. The drive saw active participation from local wards, schools, and societies. Despite challenges with land acquisition for local recycling pens and managing the main dumping site near Mokokchung village, authorities are working on improvements. The Forest Department envisions Mokokchung transitioning into a zero waste district, urging citizens to act responsibly to protect the environment for future generations. Noklak District conducted a district-wide mass social work drive on June 5, starting at 7 a.m. to strengthen monsoon preparedness. Organized by the Office of the Deputy Commissioner and the District Disaster Management Authority (DDMA), the initiative saw active participation from citizens, government departments, village council, educational institutions, and civil society groups. Key activities included cleaning drainages, removing debris, trimming overgrown vegetation, and taking preventive steps to reduce risk of waterlogging, flooding, and waterborne diseases. The Noklak Town Council led efforts in the town, while Village Disaster Management Authorities (VDMAS) and Village Council mobilized rural communities. Government officers under heads of departments also engage actively in cleanup within their premises. The Junior Red Cross contributed significantly through its student volunteers who participated in cleaning and awareness efforts. The successful drive highlighted Noklak's strong community spirit and readiness ahead of the monsoon season. On June 5, a truck collided with a car and a bike at Burma camp between 8:25 to 8:30 a.m. Speaking to the car driver, he said that the truck driver suddenly took a right turn and collided with the car. The bike rider sustained injuries and was taken to a hospital. Fortunately, no casualties have been reported. The truck driver fled from the scene, but the truck was seized by the police. We have a report on this through reporter Niboli. Let's have a look.
गाड़ी मारा जो 825 इंगा देसे 828 25 बितर देसे तुम मला हॉस्टल बाय देखसे कबरा हन लेना तुम ते बाय था तुम मला साइड पाय देखसे मुदो तातो तभी तारे साइड पाय इंगा देखसे तु गाड़ी दुकान ते जगह गाड़ी खान पार्क करन देखसे बाइक और बाइक तुम मला बचाई देखसे ना तो आई था तो तातो ठीक अचानक मा पूरा कादी साइड ते मला तो साइड ते लगा दो मला गाड़ी पूरा इंगा पुलिस से बाइक तो ताताले बितर दे गुसे से बाइक होला तो ताई तो जाम गुड़से और तातो तो पूरा इने ते पहले इंगा गुसे से माने रॉन्ग साइड ते गुसे से पूरा और तातो ड्राइवर पलाई से और मानो तो मला गाड़ी मुझे उगो हनाई जो मोरबा और बाइक होला तो लब जो हम बाइक से ताकि तो हॉस्पिटल ले जीसे माने एल तो ताई तो मांसो किने ते पार्क करन ताकि तो मुझे लगी कि ना मुझे तो पूरा पुलटा दिसे तो पूरा रॉन्ग साइड तातो ताई इंद्रो काटी चुन पहले राइट साइड पहले काटी तो तला साइड पूरा पूरे पहले गाइना टिक एल तो ना ताकि पूरा बाहर जाओ था लास्ट ले तो ताकि ब्लॉक कर डाला ना अच्छा डिसेंट है ताई भी एवरेज पे आई स्पीड भी नहीं ना गाड़ी हम ताकि तो ताई अचानक में काटी दिया लास्ट तुम्हें मुलास्ते भाई गाड़ी खान पार्क करना चाहिए ना तुम्हें मुला साइड पास्ते भाई देखिए तारे पूरा साइड से मारा दो मुला गाड़ी तो पूरा इंगा पुल दीजिए तो तारा तो ड्राइवर पोला दीजिए और ना तना दिलो दीजिए बाइक और ट्रैक्टर तब मम्मी तना दे चावल ऐसे क्या इस पुलिस स्टेशन चावल
ट्रक दे ड्राइवर के लिए देखिए ना ला
जो दिखाना है मन एक्सीडेंट हुई है मतलब पैनिक हुई है ना मन ना तो कौन दिखाना है एक्सीडेंट वाला ना साइड से ड्राइवर तो गाया
The Kohima Municipal Council KMC has strongly condemned the recent thefts at its office premises, describing it as a serious breach of public trust and an effort to civic governance. In a press release, KMC expressed shock and disappointment, emphasizing that such crime disrupt administrative function and impact services for Kohima citizens. The council assured the public that it is working closely with law enforcement agencies to investigate the incident and bring the culprits to justice. It also urged residents to stay vigilant and report any suspicious activities that could aid the probe. Despite the setback, KMC reaffirmed its commitment to accountability, transparency, and uninterrupted public service delivery. In Tinsukia, Ashok Karmakar, a 72-year-old senior advocate, has spent the last 25 years turning the area around the Tinsukia Bar Association office into a thriving green sanctuary. Driven by his love for nature, he began planting trees like mango, jackfruit, jamun, bakul, and arjuna in 2000, steadily transforming the space into a peaceful, lush environment. On this World Environment Day, his dedication reminds us of the power of individual action in nurturing our planet. The Department of Power Nagaland held a virtual inauguration ceremony for the 1MW Ponglefo Small Hydropower Project SHP on June 5, 2025. The event took place at the NIC Conference Hall in Kohima's new Secretariat Complex, with Sri KG Kenya, Minister of Power and Parliamentary Affairs, as the special guest. Following the virtual ceremony, the program continued at the project site where Sri S. Kyusilmyu Yimchunger, MLA and Advisor for Fire and Emergency Services, graced the occasion as the guest of honor. E.R. Kasho Chief Engineer TNG presented a technical report, while Mr. Zajamo Audio, Associate Pastor of City Church Kohima, offered a blessing. This initiative highlights the government's effort to enhance Nagaland power infrastructure.
Friends, you know, I don't have to elaborate so much on the importance of power. In this modern world, in our life today, the space age, it demands from the smallest gadgets of mobile phones and charging a single light bulb to our journey and missions in space is propelled by energy, by power. So I don't have to emphasize more on the importance and the relevance of power in our lives today. Rather, it is propelling us, our very life sustaining, and is the driving force behind our development. Though it may be technology, technology is also again dependent on energy that we produce. Advancement, the speed of progress and development is measured, I think, by the amount, the quantum of energy that any nation can produce. The discretion it has at its disposal to sanction, use, and exploit the energy that they can produce actually sets the benchmark for how developed or how much prospect their society or nation will have in the near and the distant future also. So life actually centers around energy, I must say, today. I can't imagine if an alien, if another civilization from space enters our orbit, their first target, if they need to destroy us, will be power, energy. We've become so dependent on our everyday life, every minute, every hour. You can't imagine life without energy. And here, coming back home, I must say, Almighty God, our Creator, has been so kind to us. He has given us one of the best places in the entire planet. We occupy one of the 5, I think, biodiversity hotspots in the world, where everything about nature and life exists. And at our disposal, we have so much natural resources, which we have to explore, exploit, and tap the potentials of our resources. And if we had not focused on this area earlier, I think after more than 60 years of statehood today, it will be only right on our part to focus and concentrate more in this sector, because we have at our disposal not very big potentials here, but so many small, mini and small hydro project potentials are there. So we will tap all this, and we will focus and concentrate on the production, the generation of energy in our state. Whatever resources, whatever potentials we have, from solar to bio to hydro, to any kind of energy producing, clean energy producing avenues, we shall not leave any stones unturned. We're grateful to our state, as you said, the planning and the finance department, with the leadership politically, who has been there for more than 2.5 decades now, Mr. Dr. Rio, with you, Rio, who understands the requirements and the needs of our state, our people. So he has also been kind enough to give us all the resources, despite the financial crunches that we have. Somehow our finance department has been running from post to pillar to manage, make ends meet every year. We're so grateful. Despite all these handicaps, we have been given a preferential treatment. So we will make the best use of it at all levels in the state, in the region, in the nation. And we also open up our doors to the international community to come forward to invest, and especially in this sector of production, generation. We will work together. We need a lot of hand holding still, but we will look forward to exploring more of our natural resources. I have to place on record our deepest gratitude and congratulate the department spearheaded by our Secretary, Engineer-in-Chief, all the chief.
Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Primetime. Today in New Delhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi planted a sindoor sapling at his residence to mark World Environment Day. The sapling was gifted by brave women who showed courage during the 1971 war. And the gesture also symbolizes Operation Sindoor, India's response to the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack. Modi explained on X that the sindoor, a traditional symbol of marital bond, represents valor and inspiration. He urged people to rise above self-interest for global climate protection and highlighted this year's theme of ending plastic pollution. He also praised Mission Life, promoting sustainable living, and lauded the millions adopting reduce, reuse, and recycle habits. Modi encouraged everyone to deepen their efforts to protect the planet and thanked grassroots workers for their dedication. "72-year-old senior advocate that loves nature has transformed the surroundings of a public institution. Ashok Karmakar, a senior advocate from Tinsukia district, driven by his passion for nature, began planting trees in the year 2000 and has continued this green mission for the past 25 years. Thanks to his dedication, trees like mango, jackfruit, jamun, bakul, and arjuna now flourish around the Tinsukia Bar Association office, turning the area into a lush, peaceful environment on this World Environment Day. Let us listen to what nature lover and senior advocate Ashok Karmakar has to say.
আজি বিশ্বৰ পৰিৱেশ দিৱস আৰু এই পৰিৱেশ দিৱসৰ দিনটোত মই আজি আপোনালোকক লৈ আহিব বিচাৰিছোঁ তিনিচুকীয়া জিলাৰ উকিল সন্থাৰ কাৰ্যালয়ৰ চৌহদত। কাৰণ এই উকিল সন্থাৰ কাৰ্যালয়ৰ চৌহদত এতিয়া আম, কঁঠাল, জাম গছেৰে ভৰি পৰিছে। কাৰণ এই চৌহদতেই কৰ্মৰত এজন ব্যক্তিয়ে আৰু তেওঁৰ সহযোগীসকলে এই চৌহদত আচলতে তেওঁলোকে গছ পুলি ৰোপণ কৰি আম, কঁঠাল, জামৰ গছ পুলি ৰোপণ কৰি আচলতে পৰিৱেশ সুৰক্ষা কৰা দেখিবলৈ পোৱা গৈছে। আৰু এইখিনি মুহূৰ্তত মই ইয়াৰ পৰিৱেশটো প্ৰথমতে দেখাই ল'ব বিচাৰিছোঁ। আপুনি যদি প্ৰথমতে চৌহদটোলৈ সোমাই আহে দেখিব এই চৌহদটো প্ৰথমতে আচলতে আম, কঁঠাল, জাম, ঔটেঙা, অৰ্জুন গছ আদি সকলো গছেৰে আচলতে ভৰি পৰিছে। আৰু তেওঁলোকে ইয়াতে আটক ধুনীয়াকৈ এনেকৈ নাম ফলক দি দিছে আৰু নাম ফলকবোৰ তেওঁলোকে লিখিছে। যিহেতু যিজন ব্যক্তিৰ কথা কৈছোঁ তেওঁ হৈছে অশোক কৰ্মকাৰ। তেওঁ অধিবক্তা। যিখিনি সময় তেওঁ আজৰি পায় তেওঁ সহযোগীসকলৰ সৈতে এনেদৰে গছ পুলি ৰোপণ 2000 চনৰ পৰা আজিলৈকে এনেদৰে গছ পুলি ৰোপণ কৰিছে। আৰু অৱশেষত এই কঁঠাল, আম, কঁঠাল, জামু লগতে ঔটেঙা আদি এই যিসমূহ গছ আছে এই গছসমূহ এনেদৰে আচলতে এতিয়া লাগিবলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰিছে। তেওঁলোকে লিখিছে যে বছৰৰ প্ৰতিটো দিনত পৰিৱেশ দিৱস হিচাপে পালন কৰক, আহক আমি সকলোৱে মিলি অসমক চিৰসেউজীয়া কৰি ৰাখোঁ, জয় আই অসম। তেওঁ লিখিছে, নিজৰ নামটো দিছে অশোক কৰ্মকাৰ, অধিবক্তা, তিনিচুকীয়া। আৰু প্ৰতিজোপা গছত তেওঁ এনেদৰেই নাম ফলক দিছে আৰু এটা মেছেজ তেওঁ দিব বিচাৰিছে। মই প্ৰথমতে তেখেতক চিনাকি কৰাই দিবলৈ বিচাৰিছোঁ। দাদা এফালে আহক আৰু আপোনালোকেও আহক, যিহেতু এইফালে আহিলে অলপ সুবিধা হ'ব মোৰ। মই আপোনাক প্ৰথমতে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ। 2000 চনৰ পৰা নহয় জানো আপুনি এনেদৰেই এই গছসমূহ ৰোপণ কৰিছে আৰু এতিয়া ধৰক ধুনীয়া এক পৰিৱেশৰ সৃষ্টি হৈছে, ডাঙৰ হৈছে, আম লাগিছে, কঁঠাল লাগিছে, তাৰপিছত ঔটেঙা গছো দেখিছোঁ। কিমান চনৰ পৰা আপুনি?
2000 চনৰ পৰা এই গছবিলাক লগোৱা আৰম্ভ কৰিছোঁ। 98ত এই কম্পাউণ্ডত আমাৰ ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰিয়েল শ্বেডৰ পৰা কোৰ্ট কমপ্লেক্স শ্বিফ্ট হৈছে ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী মাহত 98ত। আমাৰ উকিল সংস্থা অফিচো ইয়াত হৈছে। তো প্ৰথম যেতিয়া মই ইয়াত গছ লগা আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলোঁ তেতিয়া দেখিছিলোঁ জেগাটো একদম উদং হৈ আছে। উকিলসকলৰ গাড়ী ৰখাব, মানুহ এজন আহি চাহ থিওৱা তেনেকুৱা পৰিৱেশ নাই। গতিকে মই আৰম্ভ কৰিলোঁ। ছেকেণ্ড ছেটাৰডে, ফ'ৰ্থ ছেটাৰডে, কিবা পূজা বন, বিহু বন, বহুত ছুটি থাকে। তো ছুটিৰ দিনত মই 2-4জন বন্ধু লৈ মানুহ লৈ আহি এজোপা, দুজোপা, 5জোপা, 10জোপা কৰি লগতে আজি এই পৰিৱেশ সৃষ্টি হৈছে। এতিয়া ইয়াত অৰ্জুন গছৰ ছাল মানুহে লৈ যায়, বগৰী গছ আছে, বগৰী খায় মানুহে, আম খায়, কঁঠাল খায়, চব মানুহে লৈ যায়। আমি কাকো ল'বলৈ আপত্তি নকৰোঁ, খালি গছবিলাক ডাল চাল ছিঙিব নালাগে। আৰু আপুনি চৰাইৰ মাত শুনিছে, কলিৰ মাত শুনিছে। গুইজানৰ পৰা বহুত ধৰণৰ চৰাই ইয়াত ফুৰিবলৈ আহে। মই ভাবোঁ যে আমাৰ গুইজানৰ বাৰ্ড চেংচুৱাৰী চৰাইবিলাক কাৰণে এইটো এটা পৰ্যটন ক্ষেত্ৰ, চৰাই পৰ্যটন ক্ষেত্ৰ। আমি এনেকুৱা আৰু বেছি পৰ্যটন ক্ষেত্ৰ চৰাইৰ কাৰণে বনাব লাগে। চৰাইৰ বাঁহ লাগিব, পৰিৱেশ ৰক্ষা হ'ব লাগিব, আমাক অক্সিজেন লাগিব, সুস্থ এটা পৰিৱেশ লাগিব। গতিকে আমি সকলোৱে মিলি এনেকৈ যি য'ত আছে এনেকুৱা খালি বিশ্ব পৰিৱেশ দিৱস বুলি নহয় যিকোনো দিনত আপুনি আজৰি আছে আপোনাৰ সময় আছে গছ লগাওক আৰু
যিহেতু বিশ্ব পৰিৱেশ দিৱস হয়নে আৰু এই পৰিৱেশ দিৱস দিনটো প্ৰতিজন মানুহে এটা কিন্তু অকলে গছ পুলি ৰুলেই নহ'ব কি মেছেজ দিব
মই মেছেজ দিব খুজিছোঁ যে পদ্মশ্ৰী যাদৱ পায়েং ডাঙৰীয়া তাক মই গুৰু বুলি ভাবোঁ তাৰ লগত তেখেতৰ লগত ডিব্ৰুগড়ত আজি এক মাহ আগতে এটা প্ৰগ্ৰামো কৰিছিলোঁ ছেমিনাৰ হৈছে এনভাইৰনমেণ্ট বিষয়ে যে তেখেতে কয় যে গছ নাকাটিবা গছ পুলি নৰুব পাৰিলে নৰুবা গছ নিজে নিজে হ'ব তাৰমানে আমি এতিয়া গছটো ৰুব এইকাৰণে যে জলবায়ু পৰিৱৰ্তন আৰু গোলকীয় উষ্ণতা ৰক্ষা কৰিবৰ কাৰণে একেবাৰে সহজ উপায় হ'ল যিমান পাৰে গছ লওক তাৰ লগে লগে আমি প্লাষ্টিক বৰ্জন কৰিব লাগিব প্লাষ্টিকে আমাৰ বিৰাট প্ৰদূষণ কৰি আছে প্লাষ্টিকৰ বটল পলিথিনৰ বেগ এইবিলাক আমি প্লাষ্টিক বৰ্জন কৰিব লাগিব আৰু এই গোলকীয় উষ্ণতা আৰু আপোনাৰ জলবায়ু পৰিৱৰ্তন ৰোধ কৰিবৰ কাৰণে সবচে সহজ পন্থা আমাৰ গছ লগোৱা কাৰণ যেনেকৈ কোল ইউজ কৰি আমি ইলেক্ট্ৰিচিটি গ্ৰ' কৰোঁ পেট্ৰল ডিজেল এচিবিলাক চলি থাকে এইবিলাক প্ৰদূষিত কৰে তো গছে আমাৰ এই যে কাৰ্বন ডাই অক্সাইড নিজৰ খাদ্য হিচাপে ল'ব আমাক এৰি দিয়া আৰু আমাক অক্সিজেন দিয়ে গতিকে গছ একদম চিম্পলেষ্ট ৱে টু প্ৰটেক্ট এনভাইৰনমেণ্ট এতিয়া আমাৰ হিট যে বাঢ়ি গৈছে গোলকীয় উষ্ণতা বাঢ়িছে কিহৰ কাৰণে বাঢ়িছে গোলকীয় উষ্ণতা যে বাঢ়িছে এতিয়া কি হয় আমাৰ সূৰ্যৰ পৰা পৃথিৱীয়ে নৰ্মেল এটা হিট লয় সেইটো প্ৰয়োজনীয় আছে বাকী এক্সেছ হিটখিনি সূৰ্যই এৰি দিয়ে এইটো নেচাৰেল বস্তু এৰি দিয়া যিটো হিট হয় সেইটো বতাহত বিলীন হৈ যায় সেইটো আউট হৈ যায় কিন্তু এতিয়া দেখা গৈছে সূৰ্যৰ পৰা আমাৰ পৃথিৱীয়ে যেতিয়া হিট ল'লে যিমানখিনি প্ৰয়োজন তাৰ এক্সেছ হিটখিনি যেতিয়া এৰি দিয়ে এইটো ওলাই যাবলৈ ৰাস্তা নাই তাত বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ গেছ বায়ুমণ্ডল প্ৰদূষিত হৈ আছে গতিকে সেইটো আকৌ বেক কৰি আহে সেই বেক কৰি অহাৰ কাৰণে দিনে দিনে গোলকীয় উষ্ণতা বাঢ়ি গৈছে আৰু আমাৰ আপুনি চাব চাৰিওফালে গোটেই ৱৰ্ল্ডৰ এটা মেজৰ প্ৰব্লেম এনভাইৰনমেণ্ট যেতিয়া তেতিয়া ধুমুহা হ'ব যেতিয়া তেতিয়া বৰষুণ হৈ যাব যেতিয়া খৰাং আপুনি চৌদি আৰবিয়াত বৰফ পৰিছে আপুনি যিমান আমাৰ আইচলেণ্ড আছে
গম পাইছোঁ আপুনি এতিয়া যে আপোনাৰ সহযোগীসকলক মই দেখিছোঁ যে ইয়াতোতো বহুত চিনাকি কৰাই দিব নালাগে বাৰু আপুনি কি আহ্বান জনাব তেওঁলোকক কি আহ্বান জনাব
মই ক'ম যে পৰিৱেশ ৰক্ষা কৰাটো জইণ্ট ৰেছপনচিবিলিটি ডেকা বুঢ়া কলেজীয়া ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী স্কুল কলেজ উকিল ডক্তৰ ব্যৱসায়ী চবেই মিলি পৰিৱেশ ৰক্ষা কৰিব লাগিব চবেই আগুৱাই যাব লাগিব আৰু আমি অসমক এখন সেউজীয়া ৰাজ্য হিচাপে পৃথিৱীৰ ভিতৰত প্ৰতিষ্ঠা কৰিব পাৰোঁ আমাৰ ইয়াত গছ গছনিৰ পৰিৱেশ খুব ভাল সহজে ইয়াত গছ গ্ৰ' হয়
Tripura Pradesh Congress leaders including President Ashish Kumar Saha, Congress MLA Sudeep Roy Burman and Youth Congress President Nilkamal Saha celebrated World Environment Day in Agartala's post office, Chowmuhoni area. They raised awareness about environmental protection, urging the public and government to take action. The leaders carried placards with slogans emphasizing the importance of keeping the environment clean and prompting the boycott of plastic. Saha and Burman appealed to the people to join hands in reducing plastic use. A well-decorated bicycle rally was held in front of the Agartala Rajbari on June 5, World Environment Day, to promote environmental protection. Organized jointly by the Tripura Biodiversity Board and the Forest Department, the event featured Chief Conservator R.K. Shyamal. The day commemorates the 1972 United Nations Conference on the Human Environment and aims to raise awareness about pressing environmental issues. This year's theme is Beat Plastic Pollution, focusing on reducing plastic waste and prompting sustainable alternatives, with the Republic of Korea hosting the global event.
ज़्यादा साइकिल यूज़ कर रहे फिजिकल लेबर लोग करें वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट डे में ये हम बोलते हैं हमारा एनवायरनमेंट में जो सो पोल्यूशन हो रहा है तो पोल्यूशन को थोड़ा रोका जाए प्लास्टिक पोल्यूशन जो है कम प्लास्टिक यूज़ करें सो दैट एनवायरनमेंट में जो पोल्यूशन है वो थोड़ा कम हो जाए सो दैट हमारा हेल्थ जो है वो ठीक रहे एनवायरनमेंट और हम लोग ज़्यादा दिन तक भी वी कैन लिव अप टू मैक्सिमम ईयर्स और हेल्थ अगर ठीक।
The Tripura Pollution Control Board organized a colorful procession in Agartala city to commemorate World Environment Day, which started from Sukanta Academy and traversed various city roads. Tripura Forest Minister Animesh Debarma participated in the rally, emphasizing the importance of environmental protection. He urged citizens to take collective responsibility for preserving the planet, highlighting the need for tree plantation, reduction in plastic use, and conservation of forests. Debarma stressed that a healthy environment is crucial for human survival and encouraged people to adapt eco-friendly practices. The Assam Rifles marked World Environment Day 2025 with a mass tree plantation drive at its headquarters, Dijar campus in Lightcore, Shillong. The event themed #Beat Plastic Pollution saw enthusiastic participation from officers, personnel, and their families, highlighting the force's commitment to environmental sustainability. Although specific details about this event are not available, the Assam Rifles have been actively involved in similar initiatives. For instance, they organized a tree plantation drive in Debang village, Arunachal Pradesh on World Water Day 2024, planting 480 saplings to promote ecological balance and community engagement. Similar drives were also conducted in Sordet village, Manipur and in districts of Nagaland, showcasing the Assam Rifles' ongoing mission to contribute positively to the environment. Sikkim is gearing up to welcome pilgrims from the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, set to begin on June 16. The state's acclimatization center for the pilgrims is nearing completion and is expected to be ready by June 11. The center consists of 6 buildings, including 4 2-bedded units accommodating 56 tourists, and 2 4-bedded buildings for 70 tourists. According to contractor Sanjay Agarwal, the facility will soon be handed over to the tourism department. The pilgrimage via Nathula is resuming after a long break, with the first batch of pilgrims arriving on June 15. Local leaders like Village Sarpanch Milan Kumar Tamang and President Indra Kumar Rasaili have expressed enthusiasm, seeing the yatra as a boost to tourism and the local economy. Rasaili shared plans for a floral welcome and said the community looks forward to embracing the positive energy pilgrims bring back from the sacred journey.
यात्री आने से गांव को तो फायदा है, वैसे ये लोग हमारा जो गांव को आगे भी ले जाके इन लोगों ने प्रपोज करता है कि ये गांव बहुत अच्छा है बोल के। पहले भी ये लोग शाम को क्लाइमेटेशन के लिए घूमता है और पूरा गांव में देखता है कि गांव कैसा है, और हमारा यहाँ का लोकल आदमी जो है उनको अच्छी तरह से भगवान की तरह मानता है, और इसी कारण से वो लोग भी आके हमारा गांव को पूरा देखभाल करता है और काफ़ी चीज़ भी खरीद के लेके जाता है उन लोगों को आगे जो ज़रूरत पड़ता है। इसलिए जो है उन लोगों शाम को सुबह को क्लाइमेटेशन के 2 दिन का टाइम मिलता है, उस टाइम में काफ़ी सामान खरीद के ले जाता है और यहाँ का गांव वाले को फायदा होता है।
इसमें ये हम लोग डिपार्टमेंट को 10-11 तक हैंडओवर कर देंगे। अभी ऑलमोस्ट कंप्लीट हो गया है, खाली बाहर का सफाई वगैरह चल रहा है। तो हम लोग को जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है 16 तारीख से कैलाश मानसरोवर यात्री यहाँ पधारेंगे, तो हम लोग 10-11 तक ये डिपार्टमेंट को हैंडओवर कर देंगे। और इसमें बेसिकली 6 बिल्डिंग है जो यात्री निवास जो है। 6 बिल्डिंग में 4 2-बेडेड है जिसमें 56 यात्री रुक सकते हैं, और 2 5-बेडेड है जिसमें 70 यात्री रुक सकते हैं। तो ऑल टुगेदर 126 है, और ये कंफर्टेबली रुक सकते हैं, और अगर इनकेस ज़रूरत पड़ा तो कुछ ज़्यादा भी वहाँ एकोमोडेट कर सकते हैं। और इसमें मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ है, ऑफिस ब्लॉक है, योगा के लिए भी एक जगह बनाया हुआ है यात्री इनकेस योगा वगैरह करना चाहें तो, और किचन ब्लॉक है जो कॉमन किचन ब्लॉक है। सब यात्रियों को एक जगह में डाइनिंग वाइनिंग के लिए, सब खाना वाना के लिए सब किया हुआ है।
पहले यात्री है ना, तो उन लोग के लिए हम लोग स्वागत के लिए हमारे गांव के हिसाब से भी हम लोग फूल माला लेके बैठने का हम लोग ने प्लान किया है। फिर सेकंड भी होगा, थर्ड भी होगा, लेकिन पहले में ये प्रॉब्लम ना हो। तो अभी वेदर थोड़ा सा है, पानी अभी रेनी सीजन भी है, लेकिन हम लोग पूरा कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि डिपार्टमेंट भी कोशिश कर रहे हैं, गवर्नमेंट तो है, और हम लोग लोकल पब्लिक भी कोऑर्डिनेट करके, तो जो पहले यात्री आएंगे हम लोग उनको एकदम स्वागत करके यहाँ पे रख के वहाँ को यहाँ से हम लोग भेजेंगे। तो जब वो लोग जाएंगे सिर्फ आएंगे स्वागत नहीं करेंगे, जब वो लोग पहले यात्री लौट के आएंगे उस टाइम भी हम स्वागत करेंगे, क्योंकि वहाँ से जो पानी लेके आएंगे, वहाँ का जो लेक का पत्थर लेके आएंगे, और वो लोग।
In Sora, Meghalaya, a 140-year-old police station in East Khasi Hills have been creatively repurposed into a stylish cafe called Sora 5. Built in 1885, the building once functioned as a fear detention center during British colonial times. Today, diners enjoy a unique experience eating in former lock-up cells. This innovative venture is a partnership between the Meghalaya Police and a private entrepreneur, with all profits supporting police welfare. The cafe has become a favorite hangout for locals and tourists alike.
We've named our cafe as Sora 1885, the Heritage Cafe and Restaurant. So basically it's because this police station is the oldest police station in Meghalaya, which was established in the year 1885. So hence the name Sora 1885.
And I'm here in Sora 1885 Cafe. It is the first police station on lockup where the criminal here itself being locked. And we are here with
Assam's flood situation has shown temporary improvement, with some people returning home from relief camps, according to Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. However, he warned that this relief is short-lived and as the state typically faces 3 waves of flood. Nearly 7 lakh people have been affected across 21 districts, with 19 deaths reported and 1 person missing. Major rivers including the Brahmaputra are flowing above danger levels and over 1,494 villages have been affected. Relief efforts are underway with 405 camps sheltering over 41,000 people and more than 1.12 lakhs relief distribution centers set up.
अभी स्थिति सुधर गया है, अभी लोग कैंप से घर में जाना शुरू कर दिया है, लेकिन ये फास्ट वेव ही था। असम में कम से कम 3 वेव तो आते ही है, तो इसीलिए मैं मानता हूँ ये टेम्पोररीली रिलीफ है। अभी ये नहीं बोल सकता हूँ कि बाढ़ परिस्थिति का परमानेंट।
Assam Sonitpur district, particularly the Dhekiajuli region including Borchala and Borsa-Shimolu areas, has seen a slight improvement in the flood situation after 4 days. Though many houses remain submerged, the floods have severely damaged agricultural activities, destroying crops such as paddy, maize and pulses. Meanwhile, the overall food crisis in Assam worsened on Wednesday, with the death toll rising by 2 and nearly 6.8 lakh people affected across 21 districts. 9 major rivers, including the Brahmaputra, continue to flow above danger levels. The Regional Meteorological Center RMC in Guwahati has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall in isolated parts of the state. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma visited Silchar on Wednesday to assess the ongoing flood situation. He toured several relief camps and met with flood victims to understand their challenges. So far, 146 villages across Kachar have been affected by floodwaters. Although the Barraks River water levels have started to recede, large parts of the district remain submerged. To support displaced residents, 90 relief camps have been established, sheltering around 18,000 people. Floodwater have also inundated section of the Silchar-Karimganj National Highway, causing significant traffic disruption. In a gesture of support, local business organization had donated a total of Rs 1.2 crore to the Chief Minister's Relief Fund to aid flood relief efforts in Kachar. Manipur security forces intensified efforts to enhance public safety by conducting extensive research operation and area domination exercises across vulnerable hill and valley districts. As part of the operation, 111 nakas and checkpoints were strategically set up in various locations. Officials from Manipur police reported no detention during the exercise. This step highlights the state's continued dedication to maintaining peace, stability, and vigilant surveillance in sensitive areas. In a significant anti-drug operation, Morigao Police Special Branch, in collaboration with Barchala Police, conducted a raid at number 1 Barchala Lahari Ghat, resulting in the arrest of Rashida Khatun, a local woman suspected of drug peddling. Authorities seized 22 containers holding 5.1 grams of narcotics and Rs 4,400 in cash from her possession. Further investigation is underway to identify and dismantle the larger supply network linked to Khatun's operations. Thirteen people, including 2 women suspected to be illegal immigrants from Bangladesh, were detained from a house on the outskirts of Agartala on Wednesday. After several hours of interrogation, they were handed over to the Mobile Task Force (MTF) The detainees are believed to belong to the indigenous Mog and Chasma communities and are suspected cadres of the Parbatiya Chattagram Jana Samiti. PCJSS, a former armed group turned political organization active in Bangladesh Chittagong Hill Tracts. These are also unconfirmed reports linking them to the newly formed rebel outfit Tripura United National Front (UNF). The group allegedly crossed into India illegally via Rashiabari in Tripura's Thalai district after a clash with Bangladeshi security forces. Notably, most male detainees have bandaged legs, indicating recent injuries and hinting at involvement in prior conflict. A tragic stampede outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium on Wednesday claimed 11 lives and left over 30 injured, as an estimated 300,000 fans gathered to celebrate Royal Challengers Bengaluru's maiden IPL title win, far exceeding the venue's 35,000 capacity. The chaos unfolded due to overwhelmed security arrangements, leading to a deadly crash. Cricket legends and officials including Sachin Tendulkar, AB de Villiers, Anil Kambal and Yuvraj Singh expressed shock and grief over the incident. BCCI Vice President Rajiv Shukla called it deeply unfortunate, while Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah announced ₹10 lakh compensation for the families of the deceased and ordered a magisterial inquiry into the tragedy.
देखिए, बंगलौर में हादसा हुआ दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, दुखद है। जितनी जो है उसके बारे में कहा जाए कम है। हम लोगों ने इसकी उम्मीद नहीं की थी, खासतौर से आयोजकों ने, कि 35,000 कैपेसिटी है स्टेडियम की, जिसमें फंक्शन था, 3 लाख लोग आ गए। किसी लीग मैच में इतने लोगों का आना जो है उसकी उम्मीद नहीं थी, तो अनएक्सपेक्टेड क्राउड था, उसकी वजह से हादसा हुआ, जो बहुत दुखद है। और हम सब लोग इसको जो मानते हैं कि मुझे लगता है कहीं न कहीं जो है हमें आगे बहुत एहतियात बरतनी होगी, इससे सबक लेना होगा कि आगे इस तरह घटनाएं ना हो। मुंबई में वर्ल्ड कप का वो हुआ था, तो उसमें सारे प्रिकॉशन लिए गए थे और रोड शो हुआ था और उसके बाद स्टेडियम के अंदर हुआ था, कोई घटना नहीं हुई। कल अहमदाबाद में मैच था, कोई घटना नहीं हुई। तो इस तरह की घटना जो हुई है, इसके लिए आगे बहुत जो है मुस्तैदी से काम लेंगे और इस तरह घटनाएं दोबारा ना हो, क्योंकि किसी को उम्मीद नहीं थी कि लीग मैच की जीतने पे इतनी भीड़ आ जाएगी, किसी को उम्मीद नहीं।
Very proud on behalf of the RCB and Karnataka. 18 years, a long struggle. Mr. Kohli's royalty has paid royalty, and he has been entire team, the dedication, and many of them have not left the team. So it is a very great, and this moment of youngsters, all sections of the society. Today I watched from the airport to Vidhan Soda to the air. I think this is not a controllable crowd. Actually, I apologize for all the people of Karnataka and Bangalore. We wanted to give a procession, but the crowd was very uncontrollable. So we dropped that procession. So I appeal to excuse us. Even from the Vidhan Soda till here, though the rain came and it was the crowd was uncontrollable, the police also was finding very difficult. So we stopped.
This is all for NLTV English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.